Oh wow, buckle in, get ready for fun and learning. This is a homeschool pop U.S. states video. In this video, we are learning about Pennsylvania. Isn't that awesome? Pennsylvania. There is something very interesting about this state that we're going to look at first. Something very interesting about Pennsylvania. The official name of Pennsylvania is the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. That's right! Pennsylvania's official name is the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Even though it's officially called a Commonwealth, it is a state of the United States just like all the others. It just has a fancier name. That's fascinating. Now we are going to locate Pennsylvania on the United States map. Where is Pennsylvania? Do you already know? Where is it? Yeah, Pennsylvania is right up here. Yep, that's where Pennsylvania is. Pennsylvania is in a region of the United States called the Northeast. Awesome. Now we are going to look at the 6 states that border Pennsylvania. The state bordering Pennsylvania to the north is New York. Then bordering Pennsylvania to the east is the state of New Jersey. Then there are 3 states that border Pennsylvania to the south. The state of Delaware, the state of Maryland, and the state of West Virginia. The final state to border Pennsylvania is the state of Ohio. Those are the 6 states that border Pennsylvania. To review, Pennsylvania is right here on the United States map, in a region of the United States called the Northeast. Yeah, Pennsylvania is in the Northeast. Cool. Now we are going to look at the main nickname of Pennsylvania. The main nickname of Pennsylvania is the Keystone State. That's right, the Keystone State. First, why is Pennsylvania called the Keystone State? That's a great question. Why is Pennsylvania called the Keystone State? To figure that out, we have to find out what a keystone is. Look at this picture. Right here is the keystone of this arch. You see, the keystone is at the crown of an arch, and it's what locks the other pieces in place. The other stones depend on the keystone for support. Without that keystone, the arch would just fall apart. Here is a map of the original 13 colonies. The original 13 colonies are in this dark pink color. Now, Pennsylvania is right here. Do you see its central location? Pennsylvania was like the keystone of the original 13 colonies and of the early United States. Pennsylvania was also the keystone politically in the early days of the United States, making sure that the United States held together strong. So, Pennsylvania is called the Keystone State. Pretty cool, but let's look at some more interesting facts about Pennsylvania. Let's look at what the flag of Pennsylvania looks like. Here is the flag of Pennsylvania. The flag of Pennsylvania. It's a blue flag with the state coat of arms in the middle. The state coat of arms features a shield that has a horse on each side and an American bald eagle on the top. In the center of the shield are symbols that show the strength of Pennsylvania. A ship, a plow, and 3 sheaves of wheat. At the bottom of the seal is the state motto, Virtue, Liberty, and Independence. Alright, now we are going to locate 3 important places on this map of Pennsylvania, starting with the city of Harrisburg. Harrisburg is the capital of Pennsylvania. Then, further east and south is the city of Philadelphia. Philadelphia is the largest city in Pennsylvania. Then, to the west of Harrisburg and Philadelphia is the major city of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is the second largest city in Pennsylvania. Earlier we mentioned Philadelphia. You know, Philadelphia used to be the largest and most important city in America. In fact, it used to be the United States capital before Washington, D.C. became the capital of the United States. In this picture, you can see a building called the Liberty Bell Center. The Liberty Bell is an important symbol of freedom and independence. It was the same bell that was rung when the Declaration of Independence was signed. Back then, it was at Independence Hall, which is also in Philadelphia. Alright, we have one more question about Pennsylvania. What is the state bird of Pennsylvania? The state bird of Pennsylvania is the ruffed grouse. Yeah, the ruffed grouse. The ruffed grouse is a tough bird that doesn't mind the cold and the snow. They are also very territorial, so it's good to give them their space. In fact, one ruffed grouse can defend as many as 6 to 10 acres. They're tough birds that you just don't want to mess with, you know, the ruffed grouse. Thanks for watching this Homeschool Pop video on Pennsylvania, the Keystone State.